One of those is a hempcrete ball. So what you have here is the inner core portion of the stalk, which is similar to some of what we have here in this bag, the little woody portions that you see in here. And then we mix this with a lime binder and water, and this becomes a non-structural component of the wall insulation, or you can compress them into blocks to have structural components of the wall. It's breathable, resistant to mold, resistant to fire, and you can learn more about that at hemp-technologies.com.
And so that's carbon negative.
This is a carbon negative, is what the tests have shown for our colleagues in the UK. Now, this is one of the reasons why we want to be cultivating industrial hemp in this country, is it so that we can start decorticating those stalks to create that hurd that will need to go into this building application. And not only can you use this hurd in a hempcrete, but you can also use it in a hemp block. So here's a little bitty piece of pressed board. And this also is using the hemp hurd and then pressed. This is made in Canada. Nice, just a little bitty pressed block there. Keep all this organized.
I'll try to put it back in
and then right here we have hemp insulation. So this is a pink insulation replacement, and you can get this in various sizes, and of course it's cut to be 15 or 16 inches depending on what you need. It can come with or without a fire retardant depending on your needs and building codes. So here we have, I think these are both made in like a needle punch machine. It's a non-woven matting. This is a very thin piece, so you could use this as what is essentially made into this briefcase right here. Is this type of matting that is then molded and infused. You could also use this as something to go underneath countertops or as perhaps soil retention. And last but not least, what we have here is the bast fiber on the inside. So this is the outside of the stalk, and these are the long bast fibers that you would use to make those non-woven mattings and to make the hemp insulation.
So I said last, but there's one more item here. You have hemp bast fiber.
Yep,
hemp bast fiber. Herd fiber. You want to tell our audience the difference between the two?
Yeah, so this is the little woody core on the inside. This is the hemp herd. You can see this in all cannabis plants. They all have the long bast fiber on the outside. And that bast fiber on the outside is what our colleagues like in China are using to make the amazing textiles, such as what I have on right now. This is Hemporium from South Africa. And then the inner core here is the woody portion, but you could also use this in type of applications such as gasification to create heat in greenhouses and in homes. So this is a very animal bedding. Amazing for animal bedding. We just cleaned out our chicken coop, and we had the top part with straw, and underneath we had the hemp herd. And so surprising in Canada at our -30 weather how the hemp herd was still really light and fluffy, and it was able to remove the straw quite quickly.
Well, thank you.